Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to be reviewing some gameplay between me and DeadMoon. Let's see when it actually starts. We talked for a little minute. Alright, so there's a tournament coming up, and DeadMoon wants a little bit of help to find out what he's doing wrong. So we're going to first analyze. We're going to see what I would do, then we're going to watch what we both did. So, right in the beginning, I think 11 and then probably straight into the other 11. Kind of float it, see what he does. I don't think you can just go straight for that 11. It's the wrong 11. I think I lost this one too. So I sent 50 there and 100 there. You can see me pointing out that he didn't expand. So I'm ready to pull this back and attack that. Now he's redirects over here. So I pull this back because I see him move these. I can hear myself breathing. Alright, as you can see, he's just floating me, which is good. He has the pressure here. And it looks like he's definitely going for that 11. Now, he still has me under pressure here, which is great. It's the fact that he took the bigger prod planet, even though it is harder to take because it's not technically his. He has me under this pressure in between my weak point of both planets, where I can't exactly just go take that from him. Look. Now, even if I do manage to get my ships over there, it's just been too long because it's so much prod. So that was a good game by him. Though I still don't agree with taking the big 11. I do think the proper way would have been taking this first and then heading into that. But I also made some mistakes there, which made that impossible for me. Alright, heading into the next map. First move should be the most efficient way to get to your enemy, which would likely be a few ships here just to grab them. And then, so we'd go 1. We even fan it out, so 1, 2, and then 3. And then we're gonna, this is gonna be our attack lane because he's obviously gonna get here before us. And this will be more of a defensive barrier. And we're also gonna have to watch out for any cross attacks coming this way. But we're mainly gonna be defending over here. Well, I guess it's really up to him there, isn't it? Because he could either push hard over here, or he does have more prod this direction, which means that we're going to be defending from here, and it would probably be better for us to attack from here. It could go either way. See, we both attack from both directions. I should be good up there. Definitely pushing down there. Ooh. He got me, didn't he? Nice. I got the recap, but I'm already behind in ships. He's playing extremely well already. Come on. What are we doing? These maps are not bad. Okay, so first move I'm gonna make, I'm gonna send 70% here. I'm gonna send 100 there. It would only be 25, but I'm gonna capture this first, and then I can send a couple that way to finish it off, and then I just tunnel straight down and go there. But likelihood of me doing that is wrong, because I know this is gonna be stronger than this. You know, you want that front momentum. So we're gonna go here. My guess is I'm gonna go here, straight into that, and then down here, and then the 8, and this will be the last one to go. Because if I get here first, it stops him from being able to take that. Oh, nice, I sent a little attack out. No, not the exact order, but I did get that front planet first, whereas he went for the back one. Which did give me that little bit of an advantage there on the initial attack. Not to mention, he moved his ships out of the front planet, leaving it empty. I'd say the issue in that game that you had was just completely emptying out your front planet without being prepared for me to push. You should have utilized the ships from the surrounding planets first. Alright, first thing we should both be doing is going for the 5. This is pretty risky because we're so close in the middle. I think your safest bet is to send 100 to the 5. These are bait. Because if you send 100 to the 5, right? Oops, wrong color. We send 100 to the 5, right? And let's say you send, let's say 70, probably the best number you could send with still being able to take something. Initially, first thing I'm going to do is take your front planet and I'm going to hold this line. And then I'm going to expand backwards into these planets. And now I have way more production than you. Wow, you're going to have these pretty firmly, but you're going to have to go around this to reinforce it. Therefore, if you actually do send 100 to the middle, you should win. Oh no, we both didn't do that. We both, well, I fanned. You should have enough in front to, not anymore. Well, I was kind of, did I send like the perfect amount? It seemed like it. Just enough to take that. Sent a little excessively over here. So we both played that one wrong. Realistically. And if you would have played the way I said, or if either one of us would have played like that, it would have been an even easier game. But I did end up getting that. Just because I sent more to the front than you did. Alright, remember what I said earlier about your first move should always be towards the enemy? So it looks like the fastest path to get in fighting lane is going to be this way. And while we wait on those to land, we can send one ship down here. And then we can take this. And I'm not taking that 14 because there's a 17 right there. So the 14 is a no-go. And then we're going to have an established path. This will be our path for defense. And then, you know, obviously we can't take this unless he takes the 14. And if he takes the 17, there's a very weak point between these two planets. Yep. So it looks like we both did just that. Neither of us took the 14, which is good. Who misclicked? You did. Alright, there's a misclick, which is going to be the main cause of your loss on this map. Now I'm kind of just waiting for you to either misclick it again, or I'm just going to snatch it. Because it's like more than halfway down. I got a capture on you. I feel a little more confident in taking it now. And I got that perfect tunnel path. But yeah, the reason I was able to take that is because you misclicked it. Otherwise, it would have been a more even match. Alright, what are we doing here? First move, 50%. Second, 100. Right, that's going to leave us with 50 ships over here. And 50 ships over here. 50, 100. We'll have about 3 remainders over here. Right, and then there's 25 ships here. We're going to send 50, 100, keeping it simple. Alright, so that's everything we can take. But why don't we take the 37s or the 36? Well, we don't take the 37 because if we expand exactly the same, you're going to just push me right through the 37. I'm down 37 ships. We don't take the 36 because even though we're blocked by the 37, well, if we take the 36, you can now take the 37 with having one more ship than me and twice the prod per planet for that one. And how is our reinforcement going to look? So, we should prioritize the home reinforcement as it makes the most. And the best path is going to be 1, 2, 3. Nope, nope, nope. I take that back. So 1, 2. It depends because we're going to be fighting on both sides, right? So wherever your float is, that's where I'm going to reinforce. And we're either going to go here or here. I prefer to go to the back one as it is slightly closer. Though really not that much because this is bigger. You're not going to be able to tell that in game, so it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go back here. And then right here. This is going to be our disbursement planet, right? And then after we disperse, we're going to load this up, the very last one, because it's a little island planet. So as we're going, just remember every rotation, it's like a rotation of reinforcement. This will be the last one to go. Ooh, what? I saw it landed on 0 or something. We'll watch it. Yeah, that's a rib. But I expanded a lot faster than you this round. As you can see, I took all 4 of these, whereas you went past it to take those 2. We have about the same planet count. I think I still have more prod. And now you need to catch up, because you're behind 2 planets. So you're already starting off with less ships. Nice float there. You could have pushed the home. One thing I'm noticing is you're just dropping your float even though it's not going to capture anything. And you're just letting it keep on drop after you see me reinforce it. And now you have no float over me while I have pressure over you. And now I'm about to add to my pressure while you're trying to take stuff back. Whereas you have to reestablish your pressure. Look, I got a capture. It means something. Because even though I have to reestablish pressure now, I got a few ships in return. I think you're going to capture this, which is going to be good. 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 That was amazing. You poked it, you got it, you saw my reinforcement coming, and then you pulled away and kept your float. Don't land. Don't land it. You saw me reinforce over there. Yep. Ooh, nice. See, this was a great little float, but now you have no pressure, and I have all the pressure. I honestly think, I don't think getting a couple captures is worth losing your pressure. And the way you can do both without losing your pressure would just be to send that reinforcement before you drop. And that reinforcement's the one that's going to stay alive until you get your next reinforcement. Make it a cycle. This was a long game. It was a good game. Okay. This one's pretty simple. We have a little bit of distance, so you can afford a few ships, probably like 30 or 40, without even looking. Not 40, but at least 30. So 1, 2. Obviously the 2 fastest path there and the cheapest, and it's huge. 27 is just because we can afford it. Ooh, you took in that. I need to take this 22 now. Now that we're matched, I can afford the 22. And I'm going to have the pressure. Next thing I'm taking is this 47 for sure. I don't care if I lose pressure. Because the way, so I'm kind of using losing my pressure there as bait. It didn't work because you matched. But the bait is that you will rush me, right? That's why I landed. Even though I knew I wouldn't really get any captures from it. Because I'm down like 47 ships now. If you have no float on you, you're going to be more enticed to just rush me. And I know I can defend it with all this prod. Just delete that. Now it's just going to be a flow battle. I think we can take the 31. No, you can't because the 50. Yeah, we can't take anything. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Yes. Now look. You're down 31. I'm down 50, which means I'm down 20 ships in total. Not even. 19 ships, to be exact. And now you're rushing me over 19 ships. I'm going to send that fake little attack just to slow you down. Give me a little bit more time to reproduce my ships. Notice I'm not reinforcing until I see, like, it looks like it's going to be captured from this incoming fleet. But I always keep a few ships in there just so I can afford to have a little bit of time. Now, you've been down in prod for a while now. It's over. I know it's not what we did, but your first move should be... No, I'm wrong. Never mind. Because I just saw the 8. First move forward, second move backward. Your third move is going to be the clearest path, which is going to be this way, to the 8. But before you do that, you need to... So, 1, 2, 3... and 4. Why did I skip the 15, bro? I think I'm going to lose this one, because I shouldn't be skipping the 15. Ooh, but I got a really lucky capture right there. Hello? Why isn't it playing? This capture might kill you. The 15 was the best move. You had the better expansion here. So, now we know that since you did expand better, if you lose, it's going to be purely because you got outfloated slash outplayed with the float. Your expansion was better. Or maybe I'll float you and take this 39. But that would be a bad decision because the 44, right? All I know is I don't need to expand to win now because I held that on accident. Got very lucky. Now I'm gonna drop there, hold it for a little bit longer. Boom, home. This game's over. That was a good game. You played that nicely in the beginning half. Alright. Quickest path to the enemy. One is through the 18. Then we can burrow through these with 100%. We don't need the 22 because there's a 13. We want to reach this 13 before you do. Oh man, you didn't play that match. Man, I couldn't see. Okay, it's a 3. You're taking everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the most linear path. And then we're gonna have 2 fighting zones. One straight through here. The other one's gonna be through here. Where's the weak point for the enemy? You're gonna float in here. This is the biggest triangle. It's the hardest to defend area. This is going to be very easy to defend. You got 2 planets over there. This is going to be very easy to defend. This will be, between these two, it's going to be slightly easy. So what you do is you target, you just split it in half. What half do we want to take? We want to take the weaker half. The 2 island planets over here. Which is why we get in here. And our goal is to get you to put more ships on this side. And then we're actually going to land here and take this. Looks like I established that early pressure. You can see I'm in the area. I'm in the zone. And I did get that capture. So now I have the ship advantage. But that allowed you to get your own pressure over here. Ooh, it's on 0. Look, you did it too. I don't know if you realized you did it, but you did it. Now we both don't have pressure. I decided to take the 36. Which is okay. It depends if you can defend it. You can see I'm struggling. You matched it though, so good job. That made your likelihood of success a little higher. I got a capture over there. You see, I always have just enough ships on one side to defend. That's the goal. You want to be evenly dispersed. You know they're going to attack over here. Alright, we're going to go over one more map. Alright, first move. I want to get forward first. I'm sending 50 there, and then I'll do 100 there. because in all likelihood, this one's still going to land first. And then we can take that, and then we can take that and that. The heck? Oh, or just do 100 there. That works, I guess. Might have been a mistake. Why did that work? Okay, so it simply worked because your ships couldn't get there in time. I sent out a little bluff attack right there. Plus, I do have prod right now. Like, I have 3 extra planets, whereas you only have 2. And you spent 8 there, and I spent 7 there. What was the price of these? Yeah, I spent a total of 9 ships. You spent 9 also, but I got an extra planet. I have the first prod. You have double prod. Now I have more prod. And now I have even more. Okay, that was a nice decision. I'm honestly better at making decisions in the moment than I am when I look at the map, which kind of sucks. Just exposes my Galcon knowledge. Let's do one more. Cause what is this? What is this? What is going on here? Did you win this one? Alright, cool. So I sent 100 here to the 12. Might be a mistake. It is a mid planet. But I think my goal here was just getting access to that other 0. Did you see I sent exactly 1 ship to this 0? The goal would be to send 1 ship to this 0. Cool. So I have plenty of ships here to kind of defend as long as I can. Oh, and you matched. So I sent a fleet here and a fleet there. I'm safe up here. And I have this side one. We're pretty much even right now. But I have the fleet and you just lost everything. Alright, so this brings to the question, what do you need to work on? I would say one of the biggest issues I noticed during this was that you pointlessly drop your fleet sometimes instead of holding that pressure. Like, you see me reinforce a planet, but you're still dropping the fleet there. Or you're dropping a fleet and you don't have an incoming fleet coming to replace it, which I have the same issue, but it could also help you too. Other than that, it's just a little bit of percent work for your defense. You can fix it.